You know, it says it was 6,700 people there, but it felt like a lot more, especially that's about as loud as that building's been since I've been here, when we tied it up and then when Kale scored the goal with 8 seconds left. But overall, I thought our effort was pretty solid for 3 periods. You know, we were double digits in shots every period, and I thought we defended pretty well too. That's a really good hockey team. It's going to be even tougher tomorrow up there. They're a great team at home, but as far as this game was concerned, with the exception of losing the special teams game, I was really happy with the effort and the result.
Questions?
How much confidence does it give you guys getting a win like that in really dramatic fashion for the second time?
Were you here last week? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it gives you, I don't think confidence, I've said this, you know, confidence doesn't come in a pill. It's not like you can take a pill and you have confidence. Confidence comes from when you continually do the fundamentals over and over and over and don't get paralyzed by the result and just keep doing the fundamentals. And I think right now we've got a team, and I've been saying this all week, you know, it's apropos that it's senior night, but those guys demand that we do the fundamentals day in and day out. And whether that's conditioning on Monday, you know, coach, we need to condition today. You know, we need to play with our sticks on the ice. We need to back pressure hard. We need to cover in front of our net. Like all the fundamentals that help you win hockey games. These seniors are demanding it and have set the expectation from everybody. And even if we didn't win that game, we played really, really well for 3 periods. And that may happen here at some point. And we've just got to be able to shake it off and keep going.
What did you guys do so a lot of times limit UMass's offensive power?
You know, I don't think we did anything revolutionary. I think that we skated, we got pucks deep, we tried to hound pucks, get pucks to the net, you know, and they're a real good team, and when they get the puck in our zone, we try to protect the front of our net. And I thought we managed the puck. A few mistakes we made, we didn't manage the puck very well in the neutral zone, but other than that, we did a pretty good job of not turning it over at the blue line and you know, getting it behind their defenseman and forechecking.
You mentioned, you know, fundamentals leading to confidence, but because this team has been on this run the past few weeks and they have risen to the occasion, going down by 1 there in the third, was there that feeling like, hey, we've been acing every test so far, we can do this again?
Yeah, I think there was. I think the bench was great. You know, everybody was relaxed. You know, taking deep breaths and just trying to make the next shift be the best shift we could have. So the bench was pretty calm. There wasn't a lot of panic on the bench. It was just like, hey, let's stay with the game plan, stick with it, and it paid off.
What was it like to get a win on senior night for those guys that you mentioned?
It's always great to get a win on senior night. You know, we were able to do it last year, and we talked about that, but the game didn't mean anything. These games mean something. It's like our, you know, one of our slogans before the game was integrate or migrate. So you either integrate and stay together, or eventually you're going to migrate off into your own different ways. And last year, you know, we stuck together and won a game on senior night, but then all the seniors were going somewhere else to turn pro and whatnot. And this year, it's different. You know, I want to keep the seniors here for as long as we can, because if you integrate long enough, you know, you keep playing into March and then into April.
What do you think about your offensive game today? Attempted 70 shots to UMass only 36.
Yeah, I think we were tenacious on the puck. You know, they're missing a lot of guys too. So let's not, you know, Laganov's out, the freshman Kiefook's out, Chafee's an all-league type player. So, you know, they don't have a full roster either. I think we got to keep that in mind. But, you know, tonight I thought we were pretty good at getting pucks to the net offensively, or at least offensive zone time.
You talk about that line in particular of Conley, Howard. Gadcombe, obviously the 2 goals, they were knocking on the door all night.
Yeah.
With that stick snap, Conley at the roof of the net. What does it say about them, the physical play they set, and to maybe not let frustration set in and play it through?
Well, I think one of the things in playoff time, you need to have length up and down your lineup. And against UNH, it was Sokov's line that was scoring all the points, and then Freezy's line was on fire, and tonight it was Kondalik's line, I thought, that was carrying the play. And not to forget about, I think Howell's line has been fantastic. They've really given us playing some great hockey. So tonight they had it going. They were, heavy on pucks. They're all big. I mean, Yakum's 6'6", and Kale's 6'5", and Mark's 6'2", and they're all big and they're heavy, and they made it tough on their defensemen tonight because they didn't try to do anything too cute. They got pucks, like I said, behind their D and played to their strengths.
Another part of your offense was Carter Berger. The guy hasn't points in 2 months, and tonight he was all over the place and really driving some of that offense and getting the shots from the point and made a big difference, especially on the game winner.
He did. That was a nice goal he scored. He was joining. I thought he was moving. What makes him such a good player is his feet. He can really skate, and he was using his feet tonight, and he wasn't relying on his hands to make plays. So we need that from him going down the stretch. You sound under the weather, Jerry. You all right?
I'm hanging in there.
All right. I appreciate you toughing it out tonight.
No problem.
Get kind of a different feeling about this team than teams in the past. Like just from our point of view, it seems like this team's destined for something special.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just taking. You got to just enjoy this win, leave here, and then focus on tomorrow. Someone asked me, what do you do when the team's on a roll like this? How do you keep them on a roll like this? I said, well, it's a heck of a lot easier than when you're struggling. I'll tell you that. Like, guys are excited to come to the rink. I mean, when you start seeing a team that's worked so hard from the beginning of September start seeing some results and get rewarded for all that hard work, you're excited to come to the rink. They'll be excited to meet here tomorrow at 10:30, and how can we get better? And like I said, a lot of that is attributed to our seniors who really, if I'm having a film session, they're up front, they're asking questions. They just really fortunate to have those 5 guys.
You build on that a little bit, what they have meant to the program over some of them 4 years here.
Yeah, I mean, anybody, if I think about it, a lot of the seniors that have come through here, if they make it to their senior year, have been really remarkable players and everything I want in a Husky hockey player. And these guys have just been, the epitome of that as well. They go to school, they get great grades. They're all, if they're not all, I think at least 4 of them are 3.0 and the other one's darn close. I mean, it's 2.9 probably. So when you get 4 guys that are 3.0 students, they continually have great work ethic. So they're doing it off the ice. They bring it on the ice. And then out in the community, they lead by example as well. That's all I want. If you're doing that for us, then I think you're going to be a successful player here.
Every game in this run has kind of felt like a playoff game, given how close the standings are in Hockey East and jockeying for position. You mentioned nailing the fundamentals, but is it as simple as that, or is it something else that's kind of been in these guys' heads these past few weeks?
Yeah, I think it is. I said to him, last night, I said, we're 2 points behind UMass. So tomorrow night we're playing for second place. And they all said yes. And I said, no, we're not. We're not playing for second place. All we want to do is play really well. If you focus on playing for second place, all right, you'll stay in third place. Just focus on playing really well, all right? And focus on supporting each other and let things take care of it. And tomorrow, that's all we're going to do. We're going to get on that bus. We're going to go up there. I know that team is going to be, I don't think we caught them on their best night. I know they're going to be a lot better tomorrow, but we have to just focus on what makes us a successful team. And that's all we focus on. Support each other, through thick and thin, and focus on what makes us a strong team.
Take one more from Jerry, and then we'll go to
Sure.
the players.
Coach, one of the things that's different about this team is you have a lot of different players all playing different roles. There's a different hero every night. Everybody's pitching in. The big difference from when you came out of the Christmas break when things were tough. It's a lot different now because you have more people seem to be involved.
Yeah, you know, I think the Christmas break, we actually played pretty well up at that tournament. And then, you know, we had a bad case of the flu and it kind of zapped our energy a little bit. But since those 2 games against Northeastern and Merrimack, I think we've given a consistent effort night in and night out. And some nights it doesn't go your way. Pucks don't go in. It almost happened tonight. But you just got to stay with it.